Hello, I'm Emma Hammett from First Aid for Pets, and today I'm going to talk to you about my top tips for pet-friendly holidays. Obviously, your happiness and your pet's happiness are interlinked. So going on holiday with your pet, you want to make sure that they are happy and settled, and that you can get to where you're going with the easiest possible way, and that you're staying somewhere that's comfortable and pet friendly. So first of all, if you're going abroad, it takes a little bit more planning than a staycation. You'll need a passport to travel to the EU, and to come back to the UK again after your holiday, you'll need to see your vet at least a month before your holiday in order to sort out your pet's passport. To qualify for your passport, the pet needs to be microchipped, vaccinated against rabies, and be at least 15 weeks of age by the time you travel. And your pet will need vaccinations 21 days before you travel, so plan ahead. You'll also need to visit another vet 24 to 120 hours before coming back into the UK, so that they can confirm that your pet's well enough to travel and has been treated for tapeworm. So on your getting there, really, is what I want to say. So in terms of travel, once you've got your pet passport, you're good to go. If you're planning to take your dog on a long haul trip, Virgin Atlantic and British Airways World Cargo allow pets to be transported in the hold of the plane, but many charter airlines also allow pets to travel in the carriage of the plane, and you need to check the individual airlines and websites for more details. Eurotunnel allows a pet to travel in your car for around £19, although Eurostar doesn't currently allow pets. And UK rail networks allow a maximum of 2 well-behaved dogs per human. Buses and tubes allow dogs to travel, but you have to carry them up the escalators. So if you've got a whopping great Doberman, good luck. And some ferries have cabins that specially cater for pet owners, dog-friendly cabins. So other ferries offer kennels. So you need to just check with them as to what their situation is and how they can help you. Planning is key, so always remember to plan your route and ensure that you're able to get your pet out of the car or out of wherever you are, so that they can go to the loo if they need to. And before setting off, let them sniff around the car and find a comfortable place to sit, and give their favourite toy or blanket, so that they're just that little bit more settled. If your pet gets motion sickness, then your vet can very often prescribe an anti-sickness pill for them, so similar to human ones, which can make things a little bit more comfortable, because pets do get motion sickness, as do humans. And make sure that if they're travelling in a crate or in a container, that it's the right size for them and they're used to it as well and they're comfortable. So get them to practice sleeping in it at home, so it's not unusual and frightening for them. Secure the carrier safely within the car, so in case you turn a corner sharply or you brake suddenly. And you can also get car seat belts, so if you've got a larger dog, it's obviously very important because you don't want that to topple. And make sure that they can get out and get some fresh air regularly, as I said before. They need to have easy access to drinking water, have some of their food and snacks, and make sure that if you're stuck in a traffic jam, that hot sun is not coming straight in on them. Sadly, there have been pets that have died of heat exhaustion when the pet owners have done everything they thought, but that sun has just been coming straight in on top of them for a continual length of time. So be very in tune to how hot it is in the back of the car, and whether your pet is in any form of distress. Never leave them in the car alone if at all possible, and if you do, leave them in the shade, and not more than about a couple of minutes. Absolutely essential, but please try not to leave your pet in the car, particularly on a day like this. There's all sorts of great companies that do specialise in pet-friendly hotels and things. We like Pets Pyjamas, but there's loads of other ones as well. So have a look. They've got dog-friendly cottages and hotels and things. And if your pet is very young, or they're unwell, or they're pregnant, or they've just given birth, try not to take them on any long journeys, because it's really distressing for them. And when you're travelling, always have a pet-specific first aid kit, including chew-resistant bandages, a foil blanket, some gauze pads, saline, and an absorbent mat to sit them on as well is really helpful. I hope these tips have been useful to you. That's Emma Hammett from firstaidforpets.net.